the wild winds call. Jasper's walking, taking pictures of it all. Boots on the ground, heart in the sky, following the blazes, just a rambling guy. Through the valleys, over the hills, chasing that freedom, feeling the thrill. With every sunrise, he's finding his way, living the dream, one step a day. Trail named Jasper, walking on through, Bruce trail bound with a camera view, hiking the ridges, chasing the light. Like and subscribe, come follow his life.
Beautiful sunshine today. Oh yeah. Well, beautiful sunshine right now. The weather, it's supposed to change. It's going to start by getting a little cloudier, then a little more cloudier, then a little more cloud, and then rain. Yep, then rain, then thunderstorms, then wind. But right now, it's a beautiful day. It's sunny out. Good morning, everybody. Jasper here. Welcome. A big welcome to our day. Oh yeah, we're back on trail. Yet one more beautiful day hike here on the Bruce Trail, the northern end of the Beaver Valley. You know where we are. We've been here quite a bit over the last month or so. Today we're doing something a little different. We talked before about the Blue Blaze side trail that I'm on now from the parking area, and whether or not I turn left or right when I get to the Bruce Trail proper, the White Blaze. And usually we turn left and we head to finish the Beaver Valley kind of section and head into the Sydenham section. Oh yeah, but today we're making that right turn. Yes, we are. We're going for it. Going for broke, making the right turn, heading south, deeper into the Beaver Valley section. Now, it's about a 23.5 to 24 kilometer day hike, around 15 miles. So it's a nice, steady hike. We have good rain gear with us for and if this weather does appear hard to believe right now. Oh, okay, battery failure. Change the battery. Isn't that wonderful? Start off a day hike with a dead battery in your GoPro. Well, story of my life. However, we always carry a spare, so I have one full GoPro battery left for the day. That's fine. So, before I was so rudely interrupted by my battery running out of power, yeah, what I was going to say is, or at least what I thought I was going to say is, because I did kind of lose my train of thought, but we're going to make the right turn. We're going to head deeper into, we are at the northern end of the Beaver Valley section. If we turn left, it's just a few kilometers to Blantyre. It's about no, it's not. It's 7 kilometers to Blantyre, which is the beginning of the Sydenham section. So we're going to make that right turn. We're going to head south deeper into the Beaver Valley section, which would be nice. And it's just one more of our, training, hip rehabilitation hikes. I'll chat a bit more about that later. I do have some concerns about my upcoming through hikes and the condition of my left hip after the left hip replacement back in February. So anyhow, for now, let's just get to hiking. Let's enjoy this beautiful morning. It's about 7 o'clock. Let's enjoy this beautiful morning before this so-called rain that we actually do need, I think, comes in. Oh yeah. Coming to the end of the blue blaze. There's the end marker on the tree. Right up here. And we're making the right turn. Okay, let's go. Very, very pretty forest. There's a little piece of trail. Absolutely beautiful. My goodness. Oh yeah. It's just, I don't know. It's a, I'm going to say, well, it's a mid-spring wonderland. It's exactly what it is. Just a mid-spring wonderland. Oh yeah. We have trilliums. Yes, we do. And all the leaves are now becoming much fuller on the trees. It seemed to happen so quickly. A week ago, they were just kind of popping out from the stage just after the bud stage, just as the leaves just start to open a little bit. And a week later, they're just full leaves. Yeah, nice insofar as it gives you that shade in this green tunnel of a forest from the sunshine, especially on a hot day. I'm not sure what the temperature is going to be for a high. I think it's around 20, 21 maybe, 21 degrees Celsius for a forecast high today. But then, as I say, when that rain comes, looks to me as though it's a cold front. Looks like it's going to cool down quite quickly. But as I mentioned, we have good rain gear. Heavy pack today. Heavy pack. Again, it's a training hike. We're going to be pushing 40 pounds, I think, on the pack. Bugs are out. Lots and lots of bugs. And I noticed this a couple of days ago when I was out for a day hike. The bugs are really coming out, and they are starting to bite now. I got some good welts on the back of my legs, and even though I'm using woods, deep woods off, so it's off, deep woods product off. Yeah, bug spray, black flies, mosquitoes, whatever's. Some mosquitoes that were biting. Yeah. Quick answer to a question. Over the last, recently, but recently, I've been asked several times over the last month, just primarily from people on trail, but also answering questions that other people post on other hiking trail kind of Facebook pages and so on. It's about trekking poles. And the question is usually, do you and why use trekking poles? Well, or are trekking poles needed? Well, trekking poles are not needed. They're not mandatory. They're not law. However, they are so very beneficial for many reasons. But not at least is one reason that they provide, first of all, a great deal of added stability and security. I don't know how many times in my hiking career the trekking poles have saved me from actually falling, from actually going down. Now, don't get me wrong, I've fallen many times, but with the trekking poles, without the trekking poles, it would be multiple times more. Secondly, they do help distribute usage, if you will, wear and tear on your joints. They help distribute weight off the knees primarily. They engage the core, which helps with all around general health and fitness. They're just so beneficial. And they also provide somewhat of a security insofar as defense. You have two sticks with points on them. In the event of domestic dogs bothering you on trail, you have something to help deter them. And domestic dogs on trail, to me, domestic dogs and people are the #1 predator on any hiking trail. Most definitely. People talk about bears and, you know, coyotes and wolves and, I don't know, monsters that come out from behind the trees in the night and God knows what, as far as threats are concerned. But the #1 threat is such things as ticks, such things as domestic dogs, and yes, unfortunately, people. So, do I recommend trekking poles? I most definitely do, for all the reasons we just mentioned. And I use them pretty much, well, always. I would almost feel naked as a hiker, as a thru hiker. I would almost feel naked without them. Just coming out at Grey Road 40. We just climbed over that stile. There's another one across the street, or across Grey Road 40. Can be a fairly steady, busy road. But to my left, there's a Bruce Trail Conservatory parking area. Again, free parking with a porta potty. Oh yeah, a porta potty. If anybody needs to spend a penny, you can do so right there. We're going to climb over the next stile. Now, we're going to walk through this meadow field. And at the far end, just before as we go into the forest, right at the forest line, there's a bench. That's where we're going to take our first break of the day. I'm not sure how far that is. I'm guessing a total of 4 kilometers so far, but we'll check it on the map and see. And I know that's there because on one of my through hikes, I camped right at that bench. And it was perfect. Nice little flat spot in front of the bench, a bench to sit on, prepare my dinner and so on. Yeah. And then we'll head back into the forest. What a gorgeous day. Absolute gorgeous day. Access right here to the parking lot. Does it get any better? I don't know. Right here is my bench. Just nestled gently between a few trees and bushes, the field, the meadow, Grey Road 40, right across there. So we're going to take our first break right here, and we'll check our distance. I'm guessing 4 kilometers, but let's take a look and see. So, I said it was 4 kilometers to here. I was wrong. I guess I was enjoying the hike so much this morning. It's actually 6 kilometers to here. I didn't realize we'd gone that far. Had some coffee and a Snickers bar because I was running out of steam. Now I did at about 6 o'clock-ish this morning have my oatmeal and coffee before I got ready to kind of come out to the trail. So yeah, The hike this morning, well, stunningly beautiful. Just take a little look-see, for instance, at the trail. So right there you can see a post with the Bruce Trail left turn blaze marker, tuxedo, and the trail which we're going to go into the forest, since we just kind of left the meadow behind me. Right here we're just entering into the forest. Absolutely beautiful. Two things. Bugs are horrendous. I've applied twice in that 6 kilometers bug spray. And another thing is, I'm surprised how little mud I'm seeing, if any. Normally, this time of year, and right up to at the very earliest, mid-June, the Bruce Trail is a mud pit in these sections, but not this year. Very, very, very dry. It's wet here, damp here, but it's the wettest and dampest I've seen for a long time. I mean, it's really quite dry for this year, for this time of year. Oh yeah. Wow, what a beautiful morning. My goodness. Yeah. I am so blessed. I really, really am so blessed. Through hike season starting pretty soon. It's the 15th of May today, and on the 28th, well, 13 days I guess, I fly out to the UK. Start what's going to be, wow, quite a challenging coast-to-coast trail, especially the first 5 days, 5 or 6 days through the Lake District, which I know the Lake District. I've hiked in there many times. It's a huge challenge. On the UK's coast to coast, just shy of 200 miles. Then we jump back up to Glasgow, and we do the West Island Way, and we'll see how we're feeling after that, whether we actually have a go at the Great Glen Way. It depends on the time. I have so much time. I fly out of the UK, out of Glasgow, on the 26th of June, so we'll just have to see how it works out. And I'd love, if I could, to try a summiting of Ben Nevis. However, in June you can still have a lot of snow and ice up on Ben Nevis, so I'm not sure. We'll see though, we'll see though. I hope you guys liked my last video on the which cook stove should I use, and of course we went with the Jetboil stash burner, which I thought we would, but anyhow. We have another video coming up on the Nature Hike 60-liter backpack that I'm working with right now. You know what? I think it's time I got up and at 'em. A water source. A fast-moving country stream. Keep in mind, it's going through farmland, so it must be filtered. And if it makes you feel better, and sometimes it does me, after filtering, also shocking with a shock tablet. But if a person was planning on camping for the night at that particular bench, which is about 1 kilometer behind us now, this would be your water source. It's the first one I've seen. So if a person was passing through here and while camping, you know, I would consider getting my water there. Say it's any time in the afternoon, if I pass through here, I would definitely consider getting my water there for camp. Okay. This is just perfect. This is just a beautiful section of trail. So easy going through these farm fields and meadows. Absolutely beautiful. So the water source I mentioned, just a little further down trail, we come to the, I guess it's the Grey Road, Grey Road 25 or Side Road 25. the Fairmont Waterfall, I believe it's called. And there's the waterfall right there. How beautiful is that? Over the last, let's say 3 kilometers or so, we've started entering into an area of much more kind of rolling hills with elevation gain and loss as we kind of, let's say, approach the foothills, shall we say, of the Beaver Valley. Yeah, definitely working a little harder than we had earlier today. That's okay. We're here for training, and that's what it's all about. Still, it's an absolutely gorgeous section of trail. Really is. And I have just passed another water source. So that's 2 within a few kilometers here. So that's always good. Okay. We'll be taking a break in about a little less than a kilometer. Is actually when we reach our turnaround point. So we'll be having our lunch at that point, which today is bran, strawberries, fresh strawberries, cantaloupe, and I think it's called igloo yogurt. Yeah. And of course we have coffee, we have electrolyte water, and possibly a pack of cheesy crackers. Okay. I'm ready for lunch, so that will be just fine. Beautiful water source right here. And of course, right here, I remember on one through hike, I sat right here on these steps, made my lunch, and I met a leader with a bunch of children doing I guess a school camp hike. Sageman Access Side Trail. Okay, 490 meters, basically half a kilometer to the parking lot, which is where we're going to turn around. Okay, so we are now on a Blue Blaze again for the last, half a kilometer. If there's nowhere pleasant to sit at that kind of parking area, we're going to come right back to this bridge, which is on the way back anyhow, and we'll have our lunch right there. But we'll see. Let's see what we find. So the trail comes out at side road 220. And there's parking here, I suppose. A vehicle or two there on the side of the road. Nothing to particularly sit on, no bench, no rocks, no logs. So I'm going to head back, like we said. We're going to have our lunch. There was a bench after that bridge, which might be nicer to sit on, right by the stream. And we probably won't be bothered there with anybody on the actual White Blaze Trail crossing the bridge. Just sit there and relax and have our lunch. So I think that's what we'll do. Okay. Let's just head back. And it's also on my way back now too, so we have actually made our official turnaround at just a little over 11.5. So it looks like we're going to be looking at around 23.25 kilometers for the actual hike, give or take. We'll see. Okay, let's go to our lunch spot then. The clouds starting to build. Ahead of me, there's still some blue sky. Behind me, building gray. It's spitting rain. I can feel it on my arms and my knees, my thighs. Just a little bit of spitting rain. So we've still got quite a ways to go. We're about 1 kilometer, let's say, into our return journey, so we've got a good 10.5 kilometers to go. That's okay. We don't mind. a little rain. A little rain never really hurt anybody, I don't suppose. Maybe it did, I don't know. But anyhow, through there, through those trees and into the next trees, some beautiful tenting area. Oh yeah. And with the water source, we left about 1 kilometer behind us over that bridge. That would be cool. That would work. Okay. Speaking about working, let's just get to it. What a beautiful view. The gray, ominous backdrop of the clouds. The view into the Beaver Valley. Absolutely beautiful. The trail, the gravel road, we're going to be making a left turn back into the forest and back past what I was calling the Fairmont waterfalls, but that's not the case. It's called something like, well, Barry, a long-time member and a person that knows the Bruce Trail immensely, corrected me, and he gave me the name. It begins with W and I can't think of it right this minute, but it's not Fairmont. Fairmont was the name of the side trail. But anyhow, and I think that's where we'll take our next break. For now, the rain has stopped, nothing more than spitting, although if you look up into the skies, could start again at any time. Steady rain right now. Still got the t-shirt on, no raincoat, only because it's been quite warm, sweaty, climbing this last few kilometers. I'm going to cut this video off very shortly, only because, if you remember, we have limited battery power today, and this battery is down to like 10%. So I hope you've enjoyed today's video. I still have about 8 kilometers left to go, and it's going to give us 23.5 kilometers for the day. We're heading back exactly the way we came. You're not going to miss anything. I've thoroughly enjoyed it so far, and I'm going to enjoy the last 8 kilometers in the rain or not. I don't mind. It's just beautiful. It's absolutely stunning out here today. Thank you for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you all in the next video. Take care.